Step into the cottage, the air feels strange. Gemini candles flicker, cards rearrange. Auntie Kara whispers, what's your plight? Under her gaze, stars ignite, ignite. Shadows dance on the walls, truth on the tongue. The deck flips fast, your song just begun. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Karen's camera knows your soul. From Gemini twins to the blackest hole. The moon's in your corner, but the fool's in play. A pentacle shines, what's it trying to say? Swords cut deep, cups overflow. Auntie Karen's eyes see what you don't know. Stars align, but cars collide. Mystic wisdom, no place to hide. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Karen's hammer knows your soul. From Gemini twins to the blackest hole.
Hello, y'all. What's up? How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a good Sunday fun day. I took today off except for tonight. I needed the rest. So I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Who's here? Who's here? Let's see. Anybody in the chat? I see people here, but I don't know. Anyway, how's everybody doing? We've got a couple of people. Hey, they call me Sunshine. How you doing? We've got a couple of people booked. We had a little bit of a glitch with the original live that I had set up, so I had to set up a new one real quick. So we may give people a minute to get here. Hello, Jennifer Ivy. How you doing? Beautiful. Good to see your face. How's everybody doing this evening? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Katrina. Good to see you in Australia. We love Aussies. All right. Let's see. We're going to get started on doing some energy cleansing. Yes, just like always. Here we go. Then I'll get the order up. Nice. Hey, Anastasia, what's up? I am blessed as well. Thank you. Happy Sunday to you, Anastasia. How you doing? Good to see your face. Let's see what's up. Let me get the order updated. And we'll go from there. Oh, I went to the wrong place. I'm still getting used to this new software, but I think it's working better overall. No regrets. I just got to get used to it. Right. All right. What's up? What's up? All right. If Athena is up first, I don't know if Athena is here. I'll give everybody just a minute or two to pop in. I went live a little bit earlier, but you know, you love high vibrational soundscapes. Me too. Me too. Of course. I love my little sound bowl. That's been a mini reading thing that we've been doing now for years. Anastasia, how long we been doing the sound bowl? Quite a while. You know, because you've been rocking with me for a while. Hello, Gabby. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. Hey, Shar the star in the house. How you doing, beautiful? Good to see you, as always. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me find Athena's question, or actually questions. Let's see. Athena is a Scorpio. Let me timestamp for Athena real quick. All right, here we go. Let's see what's up for Athena. Before we do that, I tell you what, before we do that, let's do this. I like to do this. Source, Spirit, Universe, Divine Guides, give us information for everyone listening now and later. for their highest good, for their greater good, so that they can make good, solid life path decisions in alignment with consciousness of the divine. As it is spoken, so it is. All right. So now we'll get started and we'll read for Athena. All right. Let's see what's going on with Athena. She is a Scorpio. Will my relationship be a long-term or marriage relationship? Will I be successful in college? So let's see what Athena needs to know about those two things. Let's take a look. Give me the energies around Athena's current relationship going forward. What can we expect in the future for the relationship that she is in? For Athena, the Scorpio, please. What can we expect from the energies of this current relationship that she is in going forward? The person that she is dealing with. Athena, the Scorpio. What can we expect going forward? Ace of Swords. Let's see. Nine of Swords. What can we see in the future on this relationship? What are the future energies in this relationship between the joint energies between Athena, the Scorpio, and this person that she is asking about, the person she is dealing with? Let's take a look. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Tell me about this current connection going forward. This person she is asked about, what's up with that? What can we expect between these two? The joint energies, please, going forward. So I have the Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse. I don't feel like there is going to be something that is long-term. I don't see a marriage here with the Four of Wands here in the reverse. It does look like it's passionate and exciting and, you know, in many ways, a breath of fresh air. But I don't see this thing being something that is lasting. Hey, CJ, what's up? Let's see. Give me a little bit more on the dynamics of this thing, the details. Why does this not stand the test of time? Why does this not stand the test of time, please? What's the situation with this? So we have the King of Wands, we have the Three of Swords here, but in the reverse, we have the World in reverse. Somebody's hung up on an X. We'll see who that is. This honestly looks like it may be more sex-based than love. Somebody here is gonna move on. I do see that. I do see one of you guys moving on. Let's see it. Let's check in on the energies of your partner and see if it's there. The person you're dealing with. Let's check in on those energies. Tell me the energies of the person that Athena the Scorpio is dealing with. Tell me the energies here. Tell me the energies here. Tell me the energies here of this person that Athena is dealing with. Hey, 177 Minerva. Hey, Athena, how you doing? Tell me about the energies here. It's the Magician, the Strength card, the Hangman. I think it's on the side of the person you're dealing with. I think the person comes in real gung-ho, and that may be the current energies, but for some reason this person falls back, steps back. They hear from that past person, and I think they end things with you. That's what I get. I think, and I almost feel like this looks very sudden. All right. This looks very sudden. Yeah, I think your person's going to be the one to withdraw and call things off. Hierophant in the reverse, Hermit in the upright. So I don't see this as being long-term. I definitely do not. All right. Let's look at, you would ask about school. I think college, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Let me double, yes, college. Let's take a look at the energies around college. Let's take a look at the energies around college. How you doing, Joseph? Why am I calling you Jonathan? I knew it was a J. All right, here we go. Oh, good. Shots all around. What a guy. All right. Tell me about the energies around Athena in college. Tell me about the energy around Athena in college. Tell me about the energy around Athena in college. Tell me about the energies around Athena in college, please. Tell me about the energies around Athena in college, please. Athena the Scorpio. Tell me about that. What does she need to know? Oh, Jonathan is your cousin. That's funny. Let's take a look. And he's your age. Tell me about college with Athena the Scorpio. Tell me about college with Athena the Scorpio. It feels like a tough road. I'm going to be real with you. It feels like a tough road. What is this Four of Wands in the reverse? Does this mean you're going to have to leave home? Does it mean that your family is not in support of you? I kind of feel like it could be that, especially with the Hierophant in reverse. Like you may be having to do this on your own. I'm getting that you have some resistance with the Five of Wands here. Somebody may have spoken out against this, all right, which is strange. I don't know why that is, but it looks like a struggle. I think that it's strange. It's strange here. Let me just see. Yeah, I see you, Athena. I'm doing your reading right now. She may be a little bit behind in the chat. She'll catch up. But I feel like hang on. All right. Can somebody let her know that she might be a little bit behind? But anyway, I want to get a little bit more on this. So Ace of Wands, Hanged Man, Ten of Cups in reverse. Here's what I feel. Here's what I feel. I think that you may have gotten some resistance from around you. I think college is going to be successful for you, but what I do feel like is you may take a step back and look at the field that you are going into. You may not be going into the field where you are most called, most destined to go. And I feel like you're going to take a step back and reorient. I do feel like this is going to overall be a game changer in a good way. But I feel like you may need to look at the field of study. It may not be the field of study that, is authentic to you, that aligns with your true authentic self. And to be honest, the best way to find your calling is to do inner work. Okay. Shadow work is more than just about healing. Okay. It's also about just doing the inner work, self-discovery, becoming self-aware. And that is done through, shadow work, meditation, that sort of thing, just literally hanging out with your own soul. But at any rate, Athena, I feel like overall that this is, possibly success. But I also feel as though you're going to rethink the direction you're going in as far as the field of study. All right. I hope that helps you, Athena. I hope that helps you. You may find that, this is an uphill battle. You may find that you get some resistance from family or friends, and you may not have the support that you would like. But I will tell you, if you want to do it, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. All right. So that's what I see. That's what I see, Athena. So I say go for it. All right. Well, I don't know, CJ. Sometimes people wait till later to go to college. We don't know, right? We don't know. Athena may be a non traditional student. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Joseph, that's funny. I didn't see till you said that. That's funny. Let me update because we've had a couple of people to have booked. We've got Gabriella and you, Joseph. So let's put that in the chat. Why is this not doing? Oh, well, darn it. Hang on. There. Okay. Now, why in the hell? I'm having issues. I am deaf. There we go. Oh, you did, Char? Okay, let me look. You sure did. You sure did. I got you, love. I got you, Char. All right. I'll put you after Joseph if that's okay, Char. I'll go ahead and update the list real quick. Why did that not update? Darn it. All right, hold on. Gabriella, Joseph, and then Char. Okay, here we go. I'm going to blame every bit of this on Mercury retrograde. Is that okay? Yeah, Mercury is in Gatorade again, right? I agree. Now it's doing stupid shit again. I don't understand. It won't let me paste it. Will you stop? Why is it doing that? Edit, copy. I do this all the time, y'all. This is driving me nuts. All right, there we go. It goes back direct on the 20th, but then we have also 2 weeks of post shadow after that. Right? That's what's up. All right, so now we are on Marsha. It popped up. I got it. I got it. Okay. So that was Athena. Lord. All right. Now we're on Marsha. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll get my ish together shortly. Now it did it. Yes. All right. So this is Marsha, and Marsha is wanting to know about a home she is purchasing and also the energies and details around the sale of the sale of a home, which is under contract. This is so exciting. Let me timestamp for her. Okay, here we go, Marsha. Let's look at the home that you are in the middle of purchasing. Let's look at that first, Marsha. Tell me the energies around this home that Marsha is in the process of purchasing. Give me the energies around this home that Marsha is in the process of purchasing. There's something they're not telling you. There's something they're hiding. Moon card, Page of Swords in reverse. They're trying to avoid some responsibility. They're trying to avoid some responsibility. Okay. So let's see. Tell me more about this home that Marsha is in the process of purchasing. Tell me about this home that Marcia is in the process of purchasing. Tell me about the energies around the home that Marcia is in the process of buying. They're trying to get out of some major work with that Ten of Wands here coming up in the reverse. They're trying to avoid some responsibility. Let's see. Tell me more. What can you tell me? Ace of Swords. You'll find out. The Star. King of Cups in reverse. What does that mean? Okay, here's what I get. This is fixable. But here's what I'm getting. This thing is repairable. So there can be, I think the home can be fixed. Okay. But what I think you need to do with the Ace of Swords coming out and the Star and the King of Cups in reverse, remember, we're not here to make friends. We're here to do business. Absolutely insist on an inspection. Okay, I feel like a deep dive into this home is going to reveal whatever this is. That's why the Ace of Swords is here. Unfinished business with the World card in the reverse. They're going to try to tap dance around this and not deal with it. You're going to have to hold your ground on this thing with the Seven of Wands. You're going to absolutely have to insist, hold your ground, set some boundaries, set your expectations, and absolutely insist that they take responsibility for whatever this is. All right. So it's fixable, but it's a major project. And they're going to try to tap dance and just say, well, this is not that big of a deal. No. In fact, here's what I'm also getting. Not only are you going to have to get an inspection before, but after they do the work, have it inspected again to make sure they did it right. Or else walk the hell away. That's what I got. That's what I got. So they are definitely trying to avoid something that's pretty major. That's what I got. Let's look at the other side of the coin with the house that you're selling. All right, that's under contract right now. Let's look at those energies for you, Marcia. Tell me about the energies. Tell me about the energies Tell me about the energies here with the home that's under contract, Marcia's home that she's selling. What about this transaction? What are the energies around this transaction? What are the energies around this transaction, please? What are the energies around this transaction? Oh, what are the energies around this transaction? She will, Joseph. What are the energies around this transaction? 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 So I have the Knight of Cups, I have the Emperor, I have the Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, Justice. Why is that here? Okay, here's what I get. I think this offer may be a little bit, I think these people jumped the gun when they made this offer. All right. I don't think, honestly, they are as established as they thought, monetarily, financially, etc. That may not happen. All right. You may actually see a delay with the Seven of Pentacles. I think there is a second person out there that is going to come along that is stronger and more established. And that's going to be the one that works out. That's going to be the one that works out. Okay. So I kind of feel, I even saw this even with those jumpers. I got that, the Queen of Pentacles came in sideways. The financial stability or the financial means, something about that. I don't know if these folks misrepresented or if they think they're in better shape than they're in. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something around them that is not going to, and I even saw the Two of Wands come out in the reverse. They're going to back out. There's another person that's going to come forward. I got that when that jumper came out. And then there's the Emperor that comes forward, somebody that's more established. Okay. And this person may be, relocating from out of town or something like that, or something. But that's going to go better with the Justice card here. All right. And that sort of thing. What I think the issue is with the current situation, the current buyers, I think they have something that's unfinished, that's not wrapped up. There may be there may be some sort of debt that they've not paid off, or some sort of, maybe they're in a lease that's not satisfied, or another mortgage that is not satisfied, or something. But there's something here. There's some loose ends with regard to the people that you're dealing with right now. And I think, I don't feel like it's going to be a terribly long time, but I do think there is someone that comes along that's more established that will work out as far as the sale of your house. That's what I got. You'll have to let me know if that makes sense to you, Marcia, and keep me posted on how all of this goes. Major life changes. Very excited for you. So, yay. All right. So that's what I got. All right. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? All right. Rachel, I got you. You're after Shar. All right, I'm gonna read for Anastasia, and then we'll update the list in a minute. All right, so we're gonna check on Emma, the Pisces, the cute little sushi roll. What a cute name! How adorable, Anastasia. That is precious. That makes me smile. How cute is that? How cute is that? The cute little sushi roll. I love that. How adorbs. All right. Let's check in on the thoughts and feelings of Anna toward Anastasia. Tell me about the thoughts and feelings of Anna the Pisces toward Anastasia the Cancer. Tell me about Emma the Pisces. Why did I say Anna? Tell me about Emma the Pisces toward Anastasia the Cancer. Tell me about Emma the Pisces toward Anastasia. She may want to move in, or, something about getting settled in. Let's see. Tell me about Emma toward Anastasia. Tell me about Emma toward Anastasia, please. Tell me about Emma toward Anastasia. Tell me about Emma toward Anastasia. Tell me about Emma toward Anastasia. Emma toward Anastasia. She feels like you are her person. She has some trust issues, though. She has a lot going on in that head of hers, that cute little sushi roll's head. She has got some major fears of betrayal and trust issues. All right. She feels like you're her person. She has love for you with the Empress card here. All right. She knows they're her problem. She knows she's got to overcome it. Eight of Swords here in the reverse. Two of Cups in the upright. The issue is not whether I love her or not, or whether she loves me. That's not the issue, says Emma. Two of Cups here. I know she loves me. I know we want the same things, and I love her. That's not the issue. I feel like she's my person with the Empress card. I'm just so afraid, and I know I've got to overcome these fears. And these fears, she is aware of them being unhealed wounds with the Temperance card in the reverse. Justice is in the upright. Very well intended, right? Very well intended, okay? With the Temperance card in the reverse, it's almost like I'm getting this energy from her of, it is this really happening? Is it too good to be true? Right? There's a lot of fears around here. She is up in her heads. Yeah, fears of rejection, maybe abandonment issues. She's pretty solid for you. I mean, she's coming in King of Pentacles, right? She definitely wants to see this thing work. And there's the Chariot, okay? So she's got emotion for you all day long. She's just got fears. She's just got fears. And these, this has been something that is bothering her for pretty consistently in readings, right, Anastasia? But, the love is here. The intent is here. So I still love her. I really do. And my heart kind of goes out to her. Man, the mind is a crazy thing. It can really fuck with us, right? But I think she just has a hard time with these fears. Tell me, is there anything else you can tell me about this for Anastasia? Anything else that you can tell me about this for Anastasia? Is there anything else you can tell me about this for Anastasia? Anything else you can tell me about this for Anastasia, please? Anything else? Magician. Eight of Wands. She's going to overcome this. Okay? She's going to overcome this. She's going to conquer this. I literally get that. She's very determined. Very determined. So that's what I got. That's what I got. I hope that helps, Anastasia. I hope that gives you a little bit of an update. All right. Let me update the list because Rachel just booked a second ago. And we'll get Rachel on the list as well. Yep, there we go. I do too. The Empress card is such a nice card. My favorite card is the Magician. There are other cards. I love the Star card a lot. Really love the Star card. That's one of my favorites. So, all right, let's go to Gabriella. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's see here. Okay. Gabriella, let me timestamp for you, love. Let's see. All right, so Gabriella is a Saggy. Is there anything coming toward me in love? Let's find out. Let's see, Miss Gabriella. Let's take a look and see what the energies are like around you for romance. What are the energies like for Gabriella with romance? Yeah, I love the Chariot's a very good card. That's high on my list too. The Chariot's a really nice card. The World card is a good card too. Right, tell me about Gabriella's romantic life right now and in the not so distant or in the immediate future. Tell me about energetically what's going on around Gabriella as it relates to romance right now. Tell me about Gabriella. If anyone is coming toward Gabriella in romance, Gabriella the Sagittarius, please. Gabriella the Sag. Gabriella the Sagittarius. Gabriella the Sagittarius, please. Give me the energies here. Give me the energies here, please. Gabriella the Sagittarius. Gabriella the Sagittarius. Four of Wands in the reverse, Magician, High Priestess in the reverse. There may be somebody that, let's see here, somebody's popping up. This is interesting. You've got a past person wanting a reunion. All right. I do get that. You've got a past person wanting a reunion. I don't think that's the most stable energy. I will tell you that. It may not be something that is lasting. Yeah, it's not. There's something here. There's some deception from this past person, okay? Or there would be sneaky type behavior. So there is a past person popping up that is not very stable. All right. Tell me about the Magician. Tell me about the Magician. There may be another energy here. I think there's this possibility there's another energy with that Magician. I'm going to just double check for that, Gabriella. There's an unknown. There's somebody you have not met yet. All right. Or you don't realize that there's a romantic thing here. It would be a soulmate. It may even be a past life connection, but you've not met this person. You will, and you're gonna, let me tell you, when you meet this person, there's gonna be this instant thing where you're like, do I know you? Two of Swords in reverse, Hangman. It may be a different type than you're used to. All right. It may be a different type that you're used to. You may meet this person I think you're going to meet this person in a very organic way, possibly through friends. You may have a friendship with this person first. Gabrielle, I'm going to be real with you. I think that something is going to happen before this where you kind of just throw your hands up and give up on love. All right. And I think after that, this person's going to pop into your life. Yeah, I literally do. I literally do. I think you decide to take a break from love, maybe work on yourself, do the healing, give up on love or what have you. And I absolutely feel that after that is when this happens. That's what I'm picking up, Gabriella, and I hope that helps you, love bug. That's what I got. Hey, Miss Christy, how's my little Cappy friend doing? Good to see you. All right. That's what's up. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Joseph, you're going to be up next. Give me just a second. All right. You're welcome, love bug. I hope that helped you. And thank you, Gabby, as always. I've probably told you this before, Gabby, but I just think Gabriella is a pretty name, but I think Gabby is such a cute nickname for that. All right. What's timestamp for Joseph? Let me pull that up. I'll tell you what, give me a second. I'm going to get a sip of tea. I'm just so chill. Are y'all chill like me? Does it feel like a chill vibe? Feels so chill. Kind of almost zen. Tell me if y'all feel that way too. Well, hello, Shane. Good to see you from Australia. Hope it's good on the other side of the planet over there. We love Aussies, by the way. All right, Joseph. You're ironing like. I'm proud of you, Joseph. I'm proud of you. Good, Gabby. Thank you. I'm proud of you for doing that. All right, Joseph. Let's see what's up. It's quiet. Yep. All right, Joseph. Joseph is a Pisces, which I remember. What comes in love? Single gay male here. I've been growing in other aspects of my life. Career, school, caring for the home, exercise. That's so good. I noticed for a while new dating prospects going nowhere. I have a hunch that maybe there is someone I already know out there whom I have not dated yet that might be for me. Don't know who. Let's see what we can find out for you, my love. Let's see. All right. Hold on, Joseph. All right. Let's see what I can find out, Joseph. Let's see what I can find out. Hang on one second. All right. Let's take a look at your love life, Joseph. I'm sorry. Let me re-timestamp for you. All right. Let's take a look at your love life. Let's take a look at your love life. Tell me about Joseph's romantic energies around Joseph right now. Joseph the Pisces, romantic. Give me the energies, romance energies around Joseph the Pisces. Joseph the Pisces, tell me about that. But that sounds nice, Joseph. That sounds fun. I heard that Aussies are so friendly to people from the States. I've always heard that. Tell me about romance energies. What does Joseph the Pisces need to know? You can, Lady Luna. How you doing? Okay, Joseph. It's so funny how spot on your intuition is. It's so funny because the things that you said in your in the thing that you sent when you booked your reading, I have a hunch. You said there's been some dating prospects that haven't been going anywhere. I have a hunch there's maybe someone I know already out there whom I have not dated yet that might be for me. I don't know if you know this person yet, but it's funny because here's what I get: the Judgment, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. And then we'll talk about the rest of the story. This is the current energies. But let's go back to the current energies. I think that the people that are crossing your path, for whatever reason, there's not a spark. They don't do it for you. You may feel like they in some ways are like people that you've dealt with in the past and you don't want to deal with that again. It almost feels to me like with that Queen of Swords and this King of Swords that a lot of the people that are crossing your path, I don't know if they remind you of a past person or you don't want to do a repeat. And you kind of have, and I don't mean this in a bad way, Joseph, but you kind of have this energy of, right? You know, hey, user, you can still definitely book a reading. So it's almost like the people that cross your path just don't do it for you. I don't necessarily even think that they're bad people. I just think that for whatever reason, you look at those folks and you go, I just don't think I could fall in love with them, or I don't think I could bang them, something like that. Right? I don't know if that you feel like you couldn't love them or that you feel like you're not attracted to them, but for whatever reason, they don't crank your tractor in some way. Okay, right? Now let's talk about the rest of the story. Seven of Pentacles. You are correct. It's not, I don't believe, anytime soon. Okay. I do believe there is another option out there because you have the Two of Wands. Okay. Now, here's what's interesting. Yeah, not bad people, just not really compatibility for whatever reason, right? Okay, yeah. I know, right, Joseph? So the Hangman is in reverse for a reason. Interestingly, the Hangman is Piscean energy. The Hangman is actually a deep card, okay? And when it comes out in the reverse, that can suggest that we might be trying to skip a step. And in this case, it's time and work. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is here. So the short answer is yes, there's a person. The long answer is you guys aren't ready to meet yet or deal with each other, right? We're reading for Joseph right now, user. But at any rate, Joseph, I guess what I'm trying to say is you and your future person are still cooking and, doing your spiritual work, and that's okay. You've got some things left, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not sure if there's other relationships between here and there in that Seven of Pentacles or not. I can find out. But what I can tell you is you are spot on overall in your assessment of your love life. Yes, there is a person out here. You will be with them. Okay. And I am picking that up. And it's a long-term person. So you'll have a life partner here. Okay. Tell me about this time in the Seven of Pentacles. Tell me what Joseph needs to know about that. We're going to look at that for you, Joseph. I'm going to break that down a little bit. I'm going to break that down for you. Tell me more about this thing for Joseph, please. The Seven of Pentacles. Talk to me about this time period. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It's definitely a timing issue, right? What does this Seven of Pentacles look like for Joseph this time period? You're going to be overcoming some issues too. Oh, okay. I gotcha. You are, okay, so here's what I get. This is going to be a big part of your focus over this time period. All right. This time period, you're going to be focused on overcoming fears. And I'm not sure what those are. Eight of Swords here. And you've probably heard me talk about fear, Joseph. You don't just decide not to be fearful. You actually process through that. And there's a way, right? Nonetheless, you're going to do that. I think one of the fears here is going to be fear of rejection. fear of rejection or fear of another heartbreak. Ten of Cups here in reverse. Possibly fear of ending up with a person and not being happy with them and having to settle. Now, that could be with that Ten of Cups in reverse too. Nonetheless, and it could be multiple things, okay? It could be multiple things. Fear is not a bad thing. It's actually communicating something important to us that we need to know and work through. Nonetheless, Seven of Cups. What does that tell me? What is it about you, Joseph? Are you looking good? Are you smelling good? Are you decked out? Because you got a lot of people that are going to be chasing you. You're going to be there's going to be a lot of people hitting you up. All right. So it's kind of like, I don't know if there are, I don't see any major relationships in this time period. Maybe none. I don't think you're going to have a shortage of people coming towards you. That's for darn sure. All right. That's for darn sure with that Seven of Cups here. All right. You're not interested. You're not interested. It's you. You're so not interested in these folks. Yeah, you're just like, I see some flings. That's about it. I don't see any heartbreaks between now and then. I see you working on yourself. So that's what I got. I hope that helps you, love. I hope that gave you some clarity. I feel you. But I definitely feel like you've got a life partner. You definitely do. You've got a yin yang thing. You definitely do. That's what I got. That's what I got. So that's cool. I love that. All right. Yeah, just lack of compatibility. And that's okay. And it doesn't always mean, like you said, it doesn't always mean that they're altogether bad people. It's just that for whatever reason, there's just not a love connection, right? Yes. And keep vibing, keep having fun. It's possible you may travel or relocate at some point. I did see that, um, Joseph, some travel or relocation, possibly. I don't know if I'm tripping or something, but I feel like you're looking at that. All right. You'll have to let me know. I see some I feel like that travel could be sudden, if that makes sense too. Like a spur of the moment. Hey baby, let's go to Vegas. Not to get married, but you know what I'm saying, like a very sporadic thing. I hope that works for you. All right. And Iris, I got your booking. So Shar is up next. Shar, did you send me your question or did you email it to me or are you gonna put it in the chat? Whatever you want to do is fine. Love bug. Let's see here. And Shar, while you're getting your question to me, I'm gonna update the list. It was more of a spiritual question. Okay, that's fine, love bug. Let me go look. Let's see here. Oh yeah. You had asked for some spiritual guidance. Okay, I got you, love. I see it. All right, let's see what's up for Shar. Give me a second, Shar. All right, here we go, Shar. What does my little Aries friend Shar need to know? Give me some spiritual guidance for Shar. Give me spiritual guidance for Shar, the Aries. Give me spiritual guidance, please, for Shar. I know what I need to do. That's what was calling me. All right, we're going to pull one of those too. I knew there was a deck calling me to pull for you. All right. Let's see. What does Shar, the Aries, need to know? Give me some guidance for Shar, the Aries. Give me some guidance, please, for Shar, the Aries. Give me spiritual guidance, please, for Shar. Two of Cups, World reverse, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles. I get by with a little help from my friends, is the short version, Shar. The long version is you don't have to go it alone. You're not alone. Always remember you're not alone in this. You're not alone. You've got friends and support around you. Reaching out and for support is not the same thing as trauma dumping. And a wise person knows the difference. And so what I'm trying to say is I think that you may have the okay, give me just a minute, user. I'll check on it. Okay. Nonetheless, Shar, I think that you may have the tendency when things get tough to retreat, and that's okay. That's okay. I get that we need solitude when we have to process through hard things, okay? But there are times that you need your soul family, and you've got that. You absolutely do. And it doesn't matter, you don't have to have 10 people in your soul fam. In fact, most smart people have just a very small circle. But I've got somebody here with this Two of Cups energy, and maybe this is the Taurus, but maybe that Two of Cups is not always about romance. It's definitely about an important connection, partnership, liaison. And in this case, I think it's support, because I think that when you have issues with the Nine of Swords and you feel like you can't sort things out with the World, God, I feel this, Shar, with the World card in the reverse, you feel like you can't figure things out, like you can't pull things together. You keep it all inside with the Four of Pentacles. And I think that you have there are folks in your life, and I know of one, that absolutely they love you. They're a great resource for you, and they are there for you. And it is likely that you have been a support to them. So it's not the same thing as trauma dumping. Okay. So there are times where it is completely appropriate to reach out to your soul fit family for help. And I get that you're reserved. I'm actually, I talk to a lot of people, that, but not a lot of people know me. People think they know me because I talk a lot. They don't. There are a few people that know me, but I can count them on one hand. All right. Nonetheless, those are the people that get to go in my blanket fort. And you've got a blanket fort. I know you do. Okay. It's the people that got you, that go in your blanket fort, that get a pass into your blanket fort, the inner sanctum of Shar. That's who I'm talking about. They're safe for you. They provide emotional safety for you, and they're absolutely here for you. And I feel like that there are times where you may be able to get to a solution a lot quicker just bouncing ideas off of people in your blanket fort, if that makes sense. I know that works for me a lot. I know that works for me a lot. And I feel like that this is giving you some advice of it's okay. You don't have to do everything all by your big girl self. Yes, Shar, you're strong. You are a powerful, strong, empowered woman, and you can do hard things, but it's okay to ask for help sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. We're all just walking each other home after all, right? So that's what I got here. You don't have to carry the whole world on your shoulders. You got friends who are going to help you. I guarantee you there are friends that you've been there for that would just jump at the chance to be there for you. So that's what I've got. Now, I also am going to pull from this other deck. I knew I had another deck calling to me, and I didn't know which one until I looked away. And then it hit me which deck was calling to me for you. It's this one. This is called the Spiritual AF deck, and it's kind of funny and cheeky, but it actually has some pretty good nuggets in it. So I'm going to pull one or two of these for you. I'm going to pull one of these two, one or both of these four, one or two of these, whatever it is I'm trying to say. Okay. So this is the thing. You are not your situation. One of the keys to becoming spiritual AF is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world that you can touch. You are someone. Even you're not your financial situation, you're not your job, you're not your relationships, or even your body. Find out who that person is and you'll be unfuckwithable. Hint, you'll probably have to do some soul searching. I love that. I love that. Let's pull one more. One more. This one. Prayer is dope as fuck. Okay, I like meditation, but okay. Seriously, spend a little time asking the universe for what you want, even if you're speaking it into the void. At the very least, you'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really want. You might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong ass genie in the sky who will magically grant you all your wishes. I love that. How cute is that? I hope that helped you, Shar. I love this deck, and I don't use it all that often, but it comes in handy a lot. Comes in handy a lot. All right. So, user, you said you had booked under the name Rosie. Shar, I hope that helped you, love bug. I hope that helped you, beautiful. Let me see if I can find that for you real quick, user. Let's see. I do not have it yet. Sometimes it takes a minute, but I do not have it yet. I just have Rachel and then Iris up next. What you need to do, user, is check and see if you booked it on my website. If you booked it on my website, check and see if you got a confirmation email. If you did not, then it did not go through. If you did get a confirmation email, then it should come through. Thank you, Shar. I hope that helped you, love. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. Let's go to Rachel. I know. I've got some pretty cool decks, Char. That is a cool deck. The Rebel deck is a good deck too. It'll call people out. It's fun. Anyway. See, what it'll do is it'll show as a pending transaction, but it won't go through. It'll give it back to you. Sometimes that happens. If you did not get a confirmation email, it did not go through. And it will come off of your bank transactions. And it does that sometimes, unfortunately. It does that sometimes if you don't hit all the buttons of clicking all the way through the process. And that's what it does. Make sure that you clicked the whole process. Go back and check that on my website. All right, let's go to Rachel. All right, Rachel, let's see what we got for you, my love. Rachel, we are asking about the Cancer's current feelings about our connection when and what is the likelihood that he will reach out to reconnect. Let's see what we can tell you about this Cancer. Tell me about this Cancer toward Rachel. 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 Wow. Tell me about this Cancer toward Rachel. Why is that? Why is that? Why is this? Why is this? All right. So, Rachel, here's the thing. The short answer is this Cancer wants to reconnect, and the likelihood of this Cancer asking for a reconciliation is very high. Two cards, the first two cards that jumped out, that was what they were telling me. Okay. The Judgment card, the Eight of Wands, both of those things. And that can both speak to something kind of sudden. Now, it is sudden and not well thought out. And the reason, what I see after that is a lot of back and forth, a roller coaster, to be honest, a lot of in and out energy. All right. And I kind of felt like that this person, the Hierophant reversed, the Seven of Wands in the upright, I kind of felt like that this person fears something to do with commitment and or emotional vulnerability. All right. As such, I get this person being in and out of your life repeatedly, coming and apologizing, leaving, coming back, apologizing, leaving, coming back, apologizing. I asked why that was, and I got the King of Swords, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Devil reverse, High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah. So, long story short, this person may fear commitment or emotional vulnerability or both. Whatever the case may be, we know that this person is a runner and avoidant. Okay. And as such, until he fixes that, and there's nothing you can do to help him fix that. Okay. There's nothing you can do to reassure him if these are rooted in abandonment issues or what have you. There's absolutely nothing that you can do. If you provide an avoidant reassurance, somebody with abandonment wounds, what that creates is them having more of a need for reassurance and it never working. Okay. They've got to get that reassurance from themselves. Okay. Nonetheless, this will continue as long as you allow it to. And that's what I got, love. That's what I got. It's tough. I think this person wants to be with you and probably has love for you, but this is one of those things where love is not enough. You've got to have you have got to have worked through things. Oh, Rosella, I got your thing. Laura, I got yours too, but Rosella, I got yours. Nonetheless, what I see is more of the same. You say it's draining. Yeah, you feel like he's an avoidant. Okay, yeah. I'm at the point of not allowing it anymore. I can understand that. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to deal with that, right? It's exhausting. But that's what I got, my love. That's what I got, love. Um, that's tough. But there's not, your hands are just tied. Your hands are just tied. In that there's, the only thing you can do is rescue yourself from the situation, right? Unfortunately. That's what I got. That's what I got. I hope that helped you, Rachel. I know that was, not the easiest message to hear. But you know me, I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah, exactly. You can't. There's nothing you can really do. You can't make him change. No, sadly. Unfortunately, that's the case, right? I hope that helps you, my love. And thank you, Rachel. Laura, how you doing? Laura G, good to see you in the house. Yeah, time to move on. You got that. You got it. You got this for sure. All right. And next up is Iris. You just got up from a nap. That's so nice. Those Sunday naps are the best, right? They're the best. Oh, this is Lady Luna. Good. Just got up from a nap. How you doing? I know you can't say a lot, but are you okay? You doing all right on that stuff? All right. Let's go to Iris. Let me timestamp for Iris real quick. Here we go. Okay, love bug. Let's see what we got for you. So, Iris, tell me your zodiac sign. I know you're dealing with a Scorpio. Give me your zodiac sign. You leaving, CJ? Love you, sweet dreams. Thank you for being here as always. Um, let's see what we've got for Lady Luna around this Scorpio. And I want to know your zodiac sign too, because I just like knowing that. I'm going to guess Lady Luna's rising sign to be Scorpio or Capricorn. You're a Virgo? I'm going to guess your rising sign to be either Capricorn or Scorpio. You'll have to let me know if I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, it's okay. It's just for funsies. I like doing that sometimes. All right. But I'm going to go with Scorpio for my first choice, Capricorn for my second. Yeah, that's my guess. Okay. You'll have to tell me if I'm off or whatever. But let's take a look at this Scorpio for you, Iris. Give me the energies around this Scorpio. Give me the energies around this Scorpio toward Lady Luna, the Virgo. Give me the energies around the Scorpio toward Lady Luna, the Virgo. Three planets in Capricorn. Okay. Give me the energies around this Scorpio toward Lady Luna, the Virgo. Give me the energies of this Scorpio toward Lady Luna, the Virgo. Eight of Swords reversed, Judgment, King of Pentacles. He wants something with you. He wants, I don't know if you guys are at odds right now or apart, but he wants to renew things. There may be some trust issues or fears that he's trying to overcome with the Eight of Swords here in the reverse. He is pretty invested in this thing. Let me get the Eight of Swords in reverse a little bit more. I literally pulled Scorpio energy in this thing too. Give me more on the Eight of Swords here. In reverse. Five of Swords. He's got trust issues. Nine of Pentacles. Chariot. He feels like he needs to get over trust issues, and also he's got this thing about wanting his freedom. All right? He's got this thing about wanting his freedom. Major trust issues here. Major trust issues. He's on the fence about, this is the thing. I think he doesn't want to lose you. That's for damn sure. He's very invested in you, but at the same time, there's something about commitment that scares the bejeebers out of him. Page of Cups, the Moon, Queen of Swords. Yeah, he's just, his issues are around trust and emotional vulnerability. All right? It's like he's suspicious of everyone and everything. And he just really has trust issues. Trust issues can be tricky, right? But absolute and total chaos the last 8 months. Well, this is my question to you. I feel like there's a good chance that that type of chaos is what, let me just say this. If the chaos is caused by his behavior, and I assume it is, all right, If the chaos is caused by his behavior, there is only one way to change behavioral compulsions. You can't just wake up and decide, I'm going to not do this anymore. I'm going to be a calmer person. I'm going to be a peaceful person. You can't. You can't white knuckle change. You can't just hold on tight and grip something so tight and deal. Yeah, that's not going to work. You will always go back to those same, we call that spontaneous recovery. Okay. You will always go back to that same compulsion. And the reason, because it comes from the subconscious. So the Scorpio doesn't even know why they're creating this chaos. They don't even know why themselves. Okay. There is only one way to change behavior, and that is to take a step back and start digging deep inside your subconscious, which is done through shadow work. So that's why you will often hear psychologists say the best predictor of a person's future behavior is their past behavior, because most people do not want to do or know how to do the work. It can be done, it's not easy, but the people who actually embrace and do the work, quite honestly, it usually takes them hitting rock bottom and getting so tired of their own bullshit and their own shit in their lives, okay, that they get desperate and they'll do anything. And you're talking to a person who literally had that moment. Okay, that rock bottom tower moment where I was so sick of my life experiences, I would have cut off my ear if I could have, if that would have done it. And I got desperate and I found the answers. And it took time and it took work and it wasn't easy, but it was the game changer. And my life went from chaos to peace. And it didn't happen overnight, it took years. So that's what you got. That's what you got. Hey, see you soon. Hey, Kim Holofield, I would love to answer your question. You can definitely book a reading with me. All right, if you would like to know about the energies around leaving your marriage behind. Nonetheless, that's what I got, Miss Iris, and I hope that gave you some clarity. I hope that gave you some clarity. Um, you can't help him. Yeah, the best thing you can do is help yourself. The only person you can help is you. And actually, that would help him for you to help yourself. Yeah, there you can't help him. That's where people get messed up is they think they can help other people. And they've got to get so sick of their own bullshit that they have to help themselves, right? You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Lady Luna. I hope that that did help you, and thank you so much for booking a reading with me. Laura Boo. We're going to get some advice for you, Laura Boo. How about that? How about that? All right, let's go to Laura. What does Laura need to know? What does Laura need to know? Give me some advice for Laura. 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 Give me advice for Laura. The Jimmy Jim, Laura G. Thank you, Lady Luna. I appreciate you too, love. Give me some advice for Give me some advice for Laura. That's beautiful. Ace of Swords. The truth always comes to light. The truth always comes to light, Laura. Ace of Swords. There's a triumph here. There's a win for you. And this is the thing. Be steadfast in who you are. Be secure in who you are and in the boundaries that you create around yourself. All right? With the Seven of Wands, you don't have a damn thing to prove. You've got the truth coming out. You've got triumph over adversity. Stand your ground. Be steadfast in who you are and hold your boundaries. But at the same time, don't lower your vibration. Some battles are not yours to fight. Even though it might be your circus and your monkeys, maybe it's time to let those monkeys go fly and surround someone else, kind of like flies to shit, right? Your future's so bright, you got to wear shades. Your best days are ahead of you. I'm going to read a spiritual AF card for you as well. That's what I got. Be secure in who you are and secure in your boundaries. You set those boundaries for a reason. Hold them. All right. Now, your card. Laura, this is funny. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. That's what it says. Look. All right. And then I'll read it to you. Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who sees what's wrong in the world. And who knows that the difference between being an activist and being a whiny ass complainer is an action. You want the world to be more kind? Then kind the fuck out on the people in your own life. Hate litter bugs? Pick up some trash. Can't stand judgmental blowhards? Quit judging them for being so judgmental. It's really kind of quite that simple. Oh my God, that's funny, Laura. That's funny. I love those spiritual AF cards. They're so fun. I hope that helped you, love. I hope that gave you a little bit of a little bit of a boost. That's what the advice is meant for, you know. I know, right? Those are epically funny. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you. Hang on one second. All right, here we go. All right, so next up is Rosella. And Rosella, this is Rosie. All right, let me timestamp for Rosella real quick. All right, so Rosella is a Leo with a Pisces rising. 40. Adrian is a Virgo. I believe he's 3 years older. Our connection is currently frozen and not sure if we're about to break up or change our dynamic into something else. Will we reconnect? And if so, this time or at some point, will it be romantic and solid? Okay, so you had paid me for a yes or no question, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to just see if you guys are going to end up together or not. Okay, because the thing that you had chosen uh, is literally a yes or no. So I'm just going to look and see if it's going to be a reconnection. But all the details, you you paid for just yes or no with no clarifiers. So we're just going to answer you with one word. Okay. All right. So is there going to be a reconciliation between Rosie and this person that she had asked about? What's his name? Adrian. Will there be a reconciliation? Will there be a reconciliation between Rosie and Adrian? Rosie and Adrian. Rosie and Adrian. Will there be a reconnection between Rosie and Adrian? Will there be a reconnection between Rosie and Adrian? Will there be a reconnection between Rosie and Adrian? Will there be a reconciliation between Rosie and Adrian? Will there be a reconciliation between Rosie and Adrian? Not in the traditional sense. Not in the traditional sense. I think you guys will continue to deal with each other, but I don't feel like there's going to be a solid commitment to each other. All right. I don't think that. It feels like he may have other people that he wants to deal with. So I would say not probably like you're thinking. I don't see him completely leaving you alone, but I don't see a true, genuine reconciliation. I see you guys keeping things open. He may get married to someone else. He may. It's almost like I feel like there's a wife that's involved or will be involved. So that's what I got. That's what I got. But I feel like he'll have. Ultimately, what I see there is a wife and a sneaky link. That's what I saw. So I don't know if that gives you the clarity you need or not, but that's what I got. That's what I got. So I actually did get more than a yes or no without trying, but that's what I saw. That's what I saw, my love. Like somebody on the side, like another woman. I saw a wife and a girlfriend. That's what I saw. The Queen of Wands in reverse. She can actually be kind of a hoe. The Queen of Wands in reverse, particularly when she comes out right next to an Empress. And I also got energies of juggling two people too. So that's what I feel like his plan is. So I don't know where you fit into all that, but that's what I saw. Ultimately is what happens with that if you were to continue to entertain that. That's what I got. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who the side chick would be. I have no way of knowing that because we just pulled, honestly, we just pulled for a yes or no question. And the answer is no. The answer is no. And who's who? I gave you a lot more than what, already. So who's who? I don't know. But it's ultimately up to you to decide if that's something you want to be a part of. I wouldn't want to be the wife of somebody that had a side chick. I wouldn't want to be in that situation at all. I don't know why anybody would want to be a wife to somebody that's a cheater. Why would you? Why would it matter which one you are? Like, does that matter? I mean, I'm not trying to be difficult here, but God, who would want that? I wouldn't want to be the wife or the side chick, not to a cheater. Hell no. That's a hard pass for me or anybody with any self respect on either side of that. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, you just didn't know what I meant. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's definitely what I saw. I'm trying to fix my banners here. There we go. But yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, some men sometimes they like to have their cake and eat it too. Absolutely. But that doesn't mean we have to put up with it, right? For sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. But that's what I got. Yeah. So anyway, well, I think we're going to call it a night. I think we're going to call it a night. I don't know if I'm going to be on live tomorrow. I want to do an All Signs tomorrow, but I have a doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that just kind of throws the whole day off. So I don't know. I want to do an All Signs tomorrow, but I don't know. I may just upload. Laura, Gemini will be in the next batch, hopefully. If I do uploads tomorrow, my plan would be to do Aries, Taurus, and Gemini because that's who's next. I did Pisces last. I did Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces yesterday. So thank you, Rosella. I appreciate you. You too, Laura. Thanks everybody who booked. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night and get off of here and wrap it up. I love you guys, moon and back. Thanks so much, everybody, for booking readings. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.